Hello everyone, my name is Zuka and in this video we will talk about Cannon Rush on StarCraft 2, but we will not talk about PvP or PvZ, we'll be focused on PvT, which is probably the hardest matchup to Cannon Rush. I will show you two games, one with the perfect Cannon Rush and one with the follow-up. We'll be on Everdream, which is probably the best map to Cannon Rush. Let's go! Let's go with the first game. Remember that this game has been played after a 10-hour stream. It was a request from one of my viewers on an Everdream, which is probably the best map to Cannon Rush. So, I'm the blue Protoss at the bottom right corner and there is a red Terran at the top right corner. So the build order is really easy. Put a pylon at 14, then send your probe to the opponent base. In this game I put it behind my Nexus, which is probably the best option against the Terran, simply because you can put a cannon sometimes if you want to defend a Reaper, for example. You will see that in the next game I will put it in front of my wall. But I think that the best option is here. This game is probably one of the best way to Cannon Rush a Terran, to be honest. Okay, send a probe directly to the opponent base, but don't go this way, simply because it will be able to see you. So try to go here, then directly here, and I will explain you the perfect position for the first pylon. Okay, so I will add one forge at 16. You will see forge, and I will send this probe to the opponent base. I will do a little wall here. It's not a perfect wall, but I can add for example one gateway here and do a little wall here. Remember that you can find this game in the description of the video. There is a link, and remember to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this. I try to cover everything about Protoss on StarCraft 2, so subscribe, check the bell, and yeah, let's go. I try to do a weekly content in English for you. Okay, so as you can see, I go to this position. I don't go here. I don't go here. If you can see me, I'm simply dead. He will do a full wall. He will send his SCVs to my probe, and I'm simply dead in this case. So I have another probe to help with the Cannon Rush. Okay, so let's go here and put your cannon at this position, precisely this position, because with this position you will be able to put cannons here, which will be very good to kill, for example, the supply. If he did a supply here, it's very good. And with a pylon at this position, you can put a cannon here, which will reach the Vespene gas. So against a Terran, Zerg, or Protoss, if you can reach the gas with the first pylon, it's simply perfect. And let's go in his vision. As you can see, he can't see me if I go to this position. Simply. Okay, so first pylon here. And with my second probe, I will go inside his base to do the rest of the Cannon Rush. As you can see, if he scouts me, so here he's trying to scout me, he will not see this pylon, which is very good when you want to Cannon Rush. He will simply see my probe, but it's my second probe. So here he doesn't know that it's a Cannon Rush, but soon he will know that it's a Cannon Rush. Now he knows that it's a Cannon Rush. So I put two pylon here, two cannons here, sorry, one pylon here, and of course I will try to do a little wall, which can be very good. Yes, a wall here is very good. If he lower his supply depot, it can be a bit annoying, but I can still cancel this and add like one pylon here, one gateway here, and do a full wall. You will see this in the second game. I will use it in the second game. But here it doesn't go to my cannons, so I don't really need this. Okay. So here, which is really important, is to put another pylon, because I will probably cancel this pylon to go in his base. This pylon is dead. Yes, this pylon is totally dead. So here he adds some bunker, which is really good to hold the Cannon Rush. So here I cancel this. And yeah, I will try to add my cannons. I can't really add it, but now my second pylon is finished, and I will simply spam some cannons. And I will explain you how to counter a bunker, with a cannon rush. You will see it's really simple, but there is some specific rule to follow. So here, simply spam some cannons. Of course, if you can add some cannons here, it's really good, but don't go too fast. Never go too fast. You don't want to lose your cannons. Your cannons must be covered by your other cannons. So for example, these cannons are covered by these cannons, and these cannons will be covered by these cannons as soon as they are finished. But if he sends some SCV to this cannon is dead. Don't lose your probe. Remember, don't lose your probe. So here I can't sell these cannons because it will be useless. It will simply reach probably, this bunker, but this bunker is not really the problem. The problem here is this bunker. Okay, so I add some cannons, and I will simply focus SCVs. Simply focus SCVs. Never focus the bunker. SCVs are way more important, because as you can see, you will you can't kill the bunker. You can't really kill the bunker if it sends all its SCV on the bunker. So simply try to focus them. Trust me, if you focus them, cannons that can reach them will of course attack SCVs, but other cannons will attack the bunker, so it will be totally okay. So simply try to focus fire like this. As you can see, he killed me one cannon, which is not a big problem because I have more cannons coming. Focus SCVs, and then as soon as he has no SCV, simply focus bunkers, and you see, admiration, and it will ratchet the game. And let's go to the second game. We are still on Everdream. You will see that in this game I will fail a little bit. The cannon rush will not be perfect. It was my first try on cannon rush on this map, so you will see that my position will not be very perfect, but it's really interesting to see how you can do the follow-up after a cannon rush against the Terran. Okay, I send my probe, so remember, pylon 14, then forge at 16, then send another probe, which can be very useful. You'll see that here I will try to avoid this position, so he will not see me, but his first supply is here, so he's able to see my probe. And my position will not be very perfect. I tried to put it here, but I was like, wow, no, I will put it directly here. It will be way better, because I can put a cannon rush here, exactly here. I was not very confident in this cannon rush, to be honest. This game has been done in 10-hour stream, so this is the reason why I did a little fail. So these two pylons are here to distract him, and here I will be able to put my my cannon rush. So gateway here, then cannon. It's really good to do it like this, because there is a wall. If he sends directly an SCV to my probe, it's perfect to do it like this. So now I will use my second probe, and I will put my cannon rush. I will start my cannon rush here, cannon, and then pylon. So as you can see, I put my my cannon as soon as my pylon is dead. It's really important to do it like this. You will gain a lot of time. So cannon here, and I add of course another pylon. With this cannon I will be able to kill this supply, and of course I will be able to protect my my cannon and my pylon. So here try to not lose your probe, and as soon as the pylon is finished, spam your cannon. Here I go back with my probe because I will die on the marine, but here I start directly my cannons. So as you can see, I don't go here because there is a marine and he's trying to focusing me. So I just go back. I don't want to lose my my probe. It's probably the worst things to do. So as you can see, I will try to do the same as the first game, but in this game he has two barracks, so it's a little bit harder. it's a little bit harder, and as you can see, I failed my cancel. Yeah, I was a little bit tired in this game. So yeah, I do tons of mistakes. So what is really important here is that this cannon can reach this gas, and it's really useful when the opponent try to react, for example, with a tank or something like this. I send another probe, and I will try to cannon rush. Here it starts to be very hard. So here I try to kill some marines with my probe. If I can kill 1 or 2 marines, it's really good. Here I totally need to prepare my follow-up. I did it a little bit late, but you will see that it will be way enough. So in this case, what you can do is a proxy Stargate if you want. But in this game, I tried to play a macro game simply because he was really far behind. He has no gas. He has no gas, sorry. He has no gas, so I was in a good position. I tried to play the macro game. So as you can see, I had my gateway. I keep doing some cannons, but here it starts to be very hard. It can be very good to simply put cannons step by step using the range. So remember that cannons has more range than a marine. So if you put your cannons like this, it will be way harder for him to kill them, because if he fails his position, you can reach it with a cannon behind. For example, if I put my cannon directly here, he can take this position and kill it without any risk. So here I scout a little bit. I note that there is 2 racks. I didn't see the factory. So to be honest, in this game I was sure that it was only marines, and I didn't really expect the factory. Okay, I cancel this. What is really important here is to have 1 cannon that can reach SCV. If you can reach SCV, you are in a really good spot. So now I simply add my gas. I have my gateway and my cybernetic core. Let's go a little bit faster. Here I will not add more cannons. So let's check a little bit. I killed 11 SCVs, which is very good, and I can totally expand because it needs to kill all these cannons to go outside. So I have a lot of time. It's really good for me. It's simply really good for me. But as soon as he has a tank, he can kill everything. So here, what is not very perfect is that all my buildings are packed. So if he focuses the pylon, he will be able to kill everything. If your cannons are a little bit split, it will take more times for him to kill you. So remember that after this, he will probably attack me. He is forced to attack me. So here I go to Twilight Council because I need the charge. In this case, charge is really good. Immortals are good too, but with the amount of marines, if you have only 1 immortal, it's not perfect. I think that having 0 charge is way better. With a big flow of units, it can be very good. But you will see that this game will be a little bit hard. Yeah, a little bit hard. Simply because I did my gateway really too late. But in terms of economy, I'm far ahead. Okay. So here I chrono boost the cybernetic core, and as you can see, he will attack me with like 9 marines, 10 marines, 1 tank, and some SV to repair the tank, which is really annoying when you have only 2 zealots and 1 stalker. You will see how I deal with this. So here, what is really good is to try to do a bit of damage. If I can do a bit of damage, it's good. I will lose my zealot. I have only 1 stalker. So here, I know that he has no second base. So if I lose my second base, it's not a big problem. If I'm able to still win the game. So here, yeah, here it's hard. Here it's simply hard. Let's go to my vision, and I will explain you how I react. So simply do your units at the top of your ramp. And remember that as soon as my robotic facility is finished, I can do an immortal, put my immortal at this position and focus this siege tank. Remember that tanks will do tons of friendly fire, so you can still win with this. What is really good here is sentries. If you do a force field here and you send a zealot to the marines, the tank will do tons of friendly fire. So that's the reason why I do a sentry. And the other reason is that I will use mainly zealot, so my gas is useless here, only for immortals. Here I add some pylon. You'll see that as soon as I have one immortal, it will be way easier. Way easier. I don't really need this Nexus. As you can see, I'm still in a really good position here because I killed tons of SCV. So here, my immortal is coming. So I have my immortal. Don't lose your immortal. Don't lose your immortal. It's probably better to lose one gateway instead of one immortal. Oh, okay, I do some zealots. Don't go in the range of the tank, so just stay here. Let's go a little bit faster. You'll see that with my immortal I will try to focus the immortal, and I use my first field, of course, to do the to force the friendly fire. So here I killed some marines, as you can see. I can still kill some of them, and what is really important is to avoid him to reach your immortal. So here I killed some of them. I do another immortal, and of course I will do a Warp Prism after this. So here, if you can, simply kill the tank. The tank is the big problem here. It's really the big problem. Okay, let's go in faster. Here, as you can see, I still try to kill some units, and of course I don't lose my immortal. And after this I will do the Warp Prism. Why? Simply because it will help me to finish the game. At this moment I know that I killed 2 tanks, 5 SCV. I knew that I already killed like 10 SCV in his base. So I know that I'm in a good spot, but there is probably 1 or 2 tanks in his base, maybe 1 Liberator and some Marines, but you can still use the Warp Prism to drop here, for example, or to go to this position and drop here. So it's still okay, it's totally still okay. So here I will simply try to understand what happened. Okay, there is 2 tanks. So here it's really hard, but there is only 2 tanks and like 3 marines. What you can do here is to drop on tanks. Remember that tanks have no range, no melee damage when they are in siege mode. So if you drop on them, they can't attack. For example, if I drop here, they can't attack. If I drop here, this tank can attack this tank. If I drop here, this tank can attack this tank with a friendly fire. Okay, let's go in my vision. So you will see, I will simply use some immortal to tank damage, and I will drop my tanks, my immortals on his tanks. So here, simply go like this, drop. And it's the end. It's simply the end now, because I have the charge and I have more units than him, and it's a rage kit. It's the end of this video. I hope you like it. If you have any questions about the Cannon Rush from the Terran point of view, for example, or from the Protoss point of view, you can ask them in the comment section below. You can of course subscribe to my channel if you like what I do, and you can put a thumbs up. Thank you again for watching. Bye.